The OnePlus Buds Pro 3 recently dropped, and in my review, I ranked them against 27 earbuds. They finished in first place with a score of 85 out of 100. And the main contender is the earbud in the third spot, which is the Nothing Ear that has 82 points. So today I'm going to be covering the main differences. First, when it comes to fit, it's really close. They have similar ergonomics. Both are super comfortable and secure, at least for me. When it comes to battery life, you get 6 hours with noise cancelling on the Pro 3, 5.2 hours on the Nothing Ear. And the total battery life is quite similar. Case size is also similar. The ear case is a bit thinner, and it does have an IP55 dust and water resistant rating. The biggest difference though is going to be with controls. So the OnePlus Buds Pro 3 simply have the best controls out there right now. So you get a combination of squeeze controls, swipe gesture, and decent customization. So with the swipe gesture, you can control volume up and down. The squeeze controls, you can control everything else, play, pause, track forward and back, ambient control options, all on the one earbud. The ear still has solid controls and adds in a double tap and hold with some decent customization, but you just don't get the amount of freedom you do with the Pro 3. The wearing detection on the Pro 3 also won't activate if you put one bud in your pocket, for example. With the ear, the wearing detection will activate. Now, connectivity is pretty much the same. You get SBC, AAC, and LHDC high-res. Bluetooth 5.4 on the Pro 3, but not a huge difference. Both have multi-point connection and a low latency game mode. Now, when it comes to call quality, it's incredibly close. I think the Pro 3 do have a slight edge though, when it comes to blocking out background noise and the overall clarity. So I run through 3 tests: a quiet room, simulation crowd noise, and a simulation windy city. So here are the samples. All right, here's the call quality of the Nothing Ear in a quiet room. All right, here is the call quality of the OnePlus Buds Pro 3 in a quiet room. All right, so now we're going to see how the microphones block out some simulation crowd noise.
All right, here is the Nothing Ear with some simulation crowd noise. All right, here's the OnePlus Buds Pro 3 with some simulation crowd noise.
All right, now I've got some construction noise, some simulation city noise, and some simulation wind.
All right, here's the Nothing Ear with some city noise, construction noise, and some simulation wind. All right, here's the OnePlus Buds Pro 3 with some city noise, construction noise, and simulation wind.
Now, when it comes to app support, you can get both apps on iOS or Android, and both have everything you need, so nothing too standout here to compare. Now, when it comes to noise cancelling, it is a little bit stronger on the Pro 3, mainly when it comes to voices and more inconsistent high frequency sounds. When it comes to EQ shift though, this is how your sound quality changes with noise cancelling on compared to noise cancelling off. Compared to transparency, there is a little bit more here on the Pro 3, so when you switch between all 3, the sound quality just changes a little bit more than I'd like, where on the Nothing Ear, it's much less noticeable of a change. So if you find EQ shift annoying, the ear might be the better choice. But the transparency mode is a bit clearer on the Pro 3. And finally, when it comes to sound quality, it's also incredibly close here. Both have solid customization with hearing tests, but the ear does have a better advanced EQ with Q factor and frequency adjustment. But you can also customize the strength of the hearing test, which I would have liked to see on the OnePlus Buds Pro 3. So when you do the hearing test on there, you can just turn it on and off with no further customization. So sound customization goes to the Nothing Ear. Now, when it comes to the actual tuning, the Nothing Ear stock tuning is more on the balance side, where I would say the OnePlus Buds Pro 3 are more on the V-shaped side. So the ear has a balanced, refined bass response, super clear mids, and smooth detailed treble. Where the Pro 3 has full, powerful bass, nice deep sub bass. It's a little bit over the top, I would say. Mids are slightly recessed, but vocals still cut through well. But the treble is more standout with better detail and upper treble sparkle. After EQing both buds to my liking using the hearing tests, I personally prefer the sound of the Pro 3. Mainly with the treble, it's just nicer, it's more crisp, it has more detail. Where on the ear, you can only boost the treble so much from the stock tuning. But I think vocals stand out a bit better on the Nothing Ear. So it depends on what you like, but the amount of customization you can get, you can bring both buds to a more balanced level, or you can go incredibly over the top with the bass. You can chuck their bass wave sliders all the way up, combine the bass boost EQ, and both buds rattle. The ear do rattle a little bit harder, despite being a smaller earbud. You can push out the most bass out of the Nothing Ear than any earbud that I've tested. So those are the main differences. You can kind of see why the OnePlus Buds Pro 3 do have that higher score. They're the best value earbud you can get right now at this price. And if you want to grab any of the buds, I've got links below. Be sure to check out my full Pro 3 review right here if you haven't seen it yet. Thanks for tuning in, stay picky, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye now.